Well, how you doing? Today's the 8th of September. It's been a very long time since I made a tape, and I finally think I got enough stuff to get here to send all home. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and explain some of the stuff I'm sending home, the pictures, and go through them for you so you'll know what they are. I don't have them numbered yet, but I'll number them. Okay, the first picture I got here is just a picture of a battery shop where we recharge batteries for the torpedoes. We also use it as laundry, as you can see, the laundry hanging up in it. Number two is just a picture of my rack. And the purpose of this picture was, at the time, with all that argument about Elaine not writing me, and she said she didn't receive any letters from me, I tried to get a picture of the letter I had sent her. Nothing big. This other picture is just a picture of La Maddalena, Sardinia here. It's more like a scenery shot. And this next one, which is number 4, is a picture of La Maddalena, the town down here. Now this island you see out in the middle here, off to the right, not really in the middle, right on over the tip of it, you can see a little white pole stick up. That's where our boat is. That's where the ship's parked. And you can see how bare the island is. Number 5, same thing. Picture of the island, but you can see it a little bigger. If you stick number 5 and 6 together, that's the whole island. I took it like that so you could probably pretty much stick the pictures together and see how big the island was. That's number 5 and 6 that you can put together. Okay, these next few pictures here are from a party we had on the beach in Palau. As you can see, the water is very clear. The beach is gravel, it's not sand, rocks and gravel. That's a friend of mine from Orlando, Pecos. The next picture there, that big face, is the guy picked up my camera and took a picture of himself. That's Ernie Velez, one of our first class in the shop. And I'm not even keeping track of these pictures. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Number 9 is a picture of a friend of mine, his wife, and his little kid. Number 10, just the beach again, more people. That's the whole beach. It's the biggest beach they have around here. Number 11, that's Leamy. You don't know him. He was a friend of mine in Orlando. And the man in the front, close to you walking, is my division officer who's in charge. Number 12, Stephen Ryder. You'll see him quite frequently through the pictures. One of my better friends over here that I go hang around with a lot. And this next one, the boy in the hat here, is Noseworthy, and he lives in Cinnaminson. He gets out this month out of the Navy. In fact, next Saturday. Well, on these pictures. Number 14 is just another picture of the beach, a few little children. And there's me standing there with I think one of the guy's wife I was talking to, and someone snapped a picture of him. And then we have a little babies laying there on the beach having a good time. Next picture here is one of Leamy's children. The next one's Leamy's wife. Snapped a picture when no one was looking. Okay, now these next set of pictures you're going to see starts off with this picture of people on the beach. Is France. This is the French Riviera. This is Nice. You want to look it up on the map. Now the ship is in Villain. The ship's only, like, you can see the land sticking out in the back. On the other side, that's where the ship is in the harbor there. But all these beach pictures, I guess if you look real good, I took every one of these pictures contains a topless girl. It's hard to point them out, so I'll just go ahead and let them do your imagination and look for them. That's what it is. It's the beach on the French Riviera. This next one are these hotels. Now you can't tell, but each one of these platforms that you see sticking out has a small swimming pool on it for that floor, and they're built like pyramid shape, and they're really something to look at. This next one here is just where our ship's parked after you get in. This is Villafrance. Villafrance. Look at how they pronounce it. Yeah, Villafrance. And it come out pretty good. The colors, they paint their houses over here with watercolor paint. It's mixed with water. It's done like enamel or anything we use back in the States. It kind of gets a weird shade to it, like pastel. but that's part of Villa. This next one's another picture of the hotels out there, pyramid-shaped hotels. Next picture again, the hotels. And here's another picture of Villa France with Steve Ryder in it again. You know, the colors are what really sets the pictures off. This person in the water out there is me. If I had flippers on, we're trying to shoot, jump out of the water the farthest. And that's, again, Villa France in the background. Next one's Steve and another friend of mine in the waters. We were all snorkeling at the time. We were having a good time. A lot of fun to snorkel around here. More things to see than back in the States. This next one here, it was a malfunction of something. But what that is, that's a little motor bike. That's what we were riding around in Villa, which we had a lot of fun on. And then the casino. Palace de la Mediterranean. Very nice. You can lose a lot of money there, or maybe you could win a lot of money. I didn't win nothing. I lost a little bit, but not much. That's the casino. There's about 4 of them on the Riviera there in the front. This is just a picture of up over top of the beach. The beach is below where the older people just sit and people walk up and down. This is just a picture coming in on the ship when we were coming into France. It's hard to see anything. And, okay, here's another picture of the beach again, on the beach. As you can see, on this beach, it's not quite like Sardinia. Instead of having, like we have sand, Sardinia has gravel. Now these people here, they have rocks. If you can look on the beach, they're just rocks. That's all there is to it. And again, there's a topless girl in this picture. And if you really look good, there's a blonde, a long blonde, right off to like the right of the first umbrella, and she's sitting there topless. One of the main reasons I took the picture. Okay, this next one is another picture of Villa France at a different angle. Another beautiful picture. Again, another picture pulling into France. Now, while we were in France, we met these 4 Canadian girls that we stayed with and ran around having fun with. And this is a picture of me and Steve and the 4 girls. They're all Canadians, speak perfect English, they all speak perfect French, so it was a lot of fun to have them along. Again, here's a picture of 2 girls, and they're the bikes that we rented and rode around. Everybody had one. There was 6 of them all together. This is just a picture of joking around. Steve Ryder had a pair of panties he put on, running around the compartment in them. Took a picture of that. This is me and Steve, and that's Villa France in the background. And if you look right behind my head, that's our ship sitting out there in the middle. Next one's Steve and the 4 girls. And I'll tell you their names is on these next pictures. This one's sitting in front. This is the hotel we stayed at with them, Hotel de l'Est. And that's Carol. Next one's Marion. And then let's see. Okay, Marlene. Another picture of Marlene on her motorcycle or motorbike. Then there's Linda. Another picture of Linda. This is these pictures, all these pictures with when we were in groups, is at the train station as they were leaving. They were touring Europe and they were going to Venice from right here when we left them at the train station. And this is another picture with me with the 4 girls. Another picture of Linda, boy, I don't know. Looks like she was trying to eat the camera. Another picture of Marlene. Okay, this next picture here, this is Marion with the ship in the background. This is our ship sitting out in Villa France. It's one of the better pictures of the ship. Next one here is another picture of the 4 girls, and then Carol. So, they're all the pictures. All the pictures I took of, it's one of the reasons I've been waiting so long. I'm missing 2 rolls of film. One from the Alps, the French Alps, and the other roll was from the submarine. When I was out on the submarine, I had pictures taken. And they're not back yet. But I can't wait any longer because it's been a long time since I wrote or anything, so I'm going to send these home. On these postcards here, this one postcard with the writing on the back was sent to me from some girls that used to be here in Palau that I knew, but they moved to Bonifacio, Corsica, which is a French island. If you look on the map, you can see Corsica's above Sardinia, and that's where this is. This is Bonifacio. As you can see, the landscape there looks pretty nice. I wouldn't want to live in them houses over top of it. I've never been there myself, but they sent me this postcard. And there's these three other postcards here, all of the French Riviera. You can see the beach. There's one at nighttime, and another one during the day. Just three I picked up. I always like to pick up a few postcards. That's the postcards. Okay, and also you're gonna find I got 3 stamps from France. Send home. I got 2 train tickets, which was what I took from Nice to Villa, back and forth. Let's see, I got a Dix francs, which is 10 francs. I didn't keep much of the money. I got a lot of change, but that's the only bill I had, 10 francs. There's approximately, oh yeah, and also in here is a slip. They give you receipts every year when you change your money. Like, I changed $80, and I got 332 francs. So it's about 4 francs to a dollar, about a quarter of a franc. And then there's this Paris de la Mediterranean card. That's what they give you when you go into the club, to show that you got to pay to get into the club. Instead of just going there and watching, you got to pay a minimal fee of 500. Well, what was it? I can't even remember how much I paid to get in the damn place. Wasn't much, something like $2. After I walked in there and bought $25 worth of chips, when I got out, this is all I had left. 5 francs, which is about $1.25. I had to save one to send home to show you what the chips look like. Those girls we met in France, in France, really liked us a lot, and we tried to talk them into coming out here to Sardinia. And they were going to go to Venice, and then after that they were going to go down to Rome, and then they wanted to come see us in Rome. Over here in Sardinia, they could take the ferry from there to Rome. I got this telegram in the mail from them. It said arriving in Olbia, which is where we are, that's how they would get to Sardinia, 6 a.m., and for us to answer Rome with that AM Express is American Express. In other words, letting them know to come on out, and telling us they were coming, and to let them know that it was okay. Well, this telegram took 9 days to get to me. That's how long it takes an Italian telegram. What I didn't know, and I guess they didn't know either. So by the time we answered the telegram, they'd already probably been back in the States. I don't know. I just got a letter from them yesterday, and I haven't even got around to really seeing what was in it. Okay, that's most of my junk so far. I still got some more junk to get, but I'm trying to get this out of the way first. This message, what it is a message. Everybody was saying, when I told you I was coming home in July. Well, what this message says, right where the check mark is, it has my name, TM3 Rettinger, U.S. Navy. It's my serial number. It says, in response to reference A in view, request reference A is doings. In other words, what they're saying is the school that I requested would be a permanent change of orders. In other words, what I was trying to do was go to school and then come back here and do a little more time. But it said, I cannot be guaranteed return to the USS Gilmore. Foregoing notwithstanding, every effort will be made to accommodate the ship's desires. In other words, they'll try to send me a replacement or something. Okay. And then it says, if quote is still desired. In other words, when the ship got this back saying they couldn't guarantee me getting back, they decided no, we're not going to send them. But that's the message saying that I was going in July. Well, I was going in July until this message got here. So that's that. So I never did make it. Well, I guess I'll talk a little while now before I get the rest of that stuff together. I haven't been doing too much. I'm getting kind of short. I'm supposed to be going to school pretty soon, either sometime in October. I hope it's the end of October, sometime the end of October. So that don't leave me too long. And I'm trying to get a lot of stuff done. Like, just gonna start sending all my letters and mail I got. I'm gonna send home. I got your letter from you when you were on vacation. All your postcards look like you had a lot of fun. I got a letter from Janice saying she had her baby, from Wendy, from Dave and you. And I've just been so busy. We've been so busy around here the last couple months that I haven't been able to get nothing done after we got back from France. running around trying to get everything back to normal after coming back from France. But other than that, I haven't been going anywhere. I've been going to the shore and having a good time. Met some girls from Genoa. But other than that, just the same old thing. Just keeping alive over here. It's nicer during the summer. There's more tourists. There's more girls to date. It's better, but still could be a lot better than it is. But I'm hanging in there. I ain't too long left to go. And also, I'm sending home. I haven't got it with me. I'll explain it to you when I bring it over here. Is a certificate I got from the submarine for a deep dive, which is, in other words, when you go down under 1,000 feet in a submarine, that they give you a certificate calling it a deep dive. I was given that. And well, France was a lot of fun. That's all there was to it. I didn't do as much traveling, well, as you know. I never do get that much sightseeing. It's mostly just partying, casinos, go out looking for girls and all kinds of good stuff. I made it around a little bit. Went to the French Alps. Didn't take too many pictures, but the ones I took haven't even come back yet. When I get them back, I'm sure they'll be good too. So I'll send them home so they get them back. And the pictures I took of the submarine, being out on it. And the chief took a couple pictures of me on the submarine, so they'll look pretty good. Well, I just can't think of. I had all kinds of things to say, but I'm gonna make this a two-part tape after I get the next stuff together. So I'll probably see if I can remember some of the other things I want to tell you. So for right now, I'll just end it here, and then I'll go ahead and when I get the rest of the stuff together and record some more. Okay, I'm back. I got the few things that I'm also going to send home. Now, since I'm going to send this stuff home in one of the cookie containers that you gave me, that you sent stuff in, I'm going to go ahead and mail the tape by itself. So it'd probably get there before the pictures and stuff do that'll be in the box. Or maybe I'll send the pictures separate. And the rest of the junk, like the letters I want to send home and other stuff, I'll wait on. And the certificate that I got here, that you'll see when I get home, when it gets there from the submarine, is like I said, it's for being a deep dive, deep submergence, along with 2 PODs from the submarine. Okay, and the other thing I was sending home, I couldn't remember what it was, but I finally remembered, is my watch. While I was over here, I bought a watch. Well, not the most expensive watch in the world, but it's, worth more than most. I dropped it and it stopped running. And I took it to an Italian watch dealer, and he can't fix it. And he says, send it to Rome, because they got the parts in Rome, but I'm not going to take the chance to send it to Rome, how long it's going to take. So I'd like you just to go ahead and have it fixed at home for me, and just keep it there. And when I get home, I'll wear it again. Or if you want, if it doesn't take too long, you can send it back to me, but they cannot fix it here. So I'll put that in with the letters and stuff. But other than that stuff here, like the deep submergence certificate from the submarine that I want to have framed and stuck in my room, just as I don't know, this is something to have. Might not, all this stuff might not arrive at the same time because I can't all put it in one box, unless I do find a box big enough by tomorrow. So don't be surprised if you hear stuff on the tape that isn't here yet, and then you get it in the mail later on. I still haven't thought of anything else really to tell you, except for, as soon as I get home, as soon as I find out when I'm coming home, I'll let you know. I hope within the next 2 months. Could be next week, could be 2 months from now. But then it could be as long as January. So they got me hanging in the air about this. You told Janice I re-enlisted, but I haven't re-enlisted yet. Not until they give me the school I want, guarantee me the school I want. That's when I'll re-enlist, and that's what I'm really waiting for right now, is my convening date on the school. So until then, I won't be re-enlisted. But as soon as they do that, then I'll go ahead and re-enlist. But if I'm going to go ahead and re-enlist for 6 years, I want all I can get out of it, so that's why I'm waiting right now. So, besides getting my watch fixed, I can't think of anything else. Nothing exciting's happened over here, out of the ordinary. So I'm going to go ahead and end this tape, and I'll start writing you another letter. I just want to get the tape because I had all this stuff to send home. So, well, I guess that's all for now. So take it easy, and try to get everybody their letters. I'm trying to write Janice right now. So, sorry it took so long, but I was pretty busy. Well, that's all. So take it easy now.